Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of The Brothers Perspective, and today we're talking about The Punisher Season 1. Pretty much because Netflix is dropping Season 2 this week, so we're going to give you guys a summary of what we thought, and we thought it was awesome. It's pretty much what it is. It's a great continuation of Daredevil Season 2, and it continues the story of Frank Castle and, where he is, after those events. And, everybody presumed that he was dead. In the first season, we see him go through so much trauma, with his family being murdered and him, really wreaking havoc on New York. But this season, it starts off kind of slow. Starts off real quiet. He's kind of to himself, remaining a ghost. And Jon Bernthal is Frank Castle. And I'm not saying like that's him playing a character. I mean, he literally is Frank Castle. The same way that Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man, the same way that Johnny Depp is Jack Sparrow, the same way Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. Jon Bernthal is Frank Castle. This dude is a maniac, okay? And the cast that surrounds him, is Deborah Wool, returning as Karen Page, Amber Rose, Reva, Ben Barnes, John R. Moore, several other actors. Man, they really bring it home. And this, this show touches on a lot of symbolism, with terrorism, PTSD, our military. It's kind of like the MCU's version of Homeland, which was very cool. They really take a deep dive and go in depth about what our men and women in service really go through and how much that trauma can really affect them. It's more than just, guns and violence. I mean, even though that is the Punisher, the slew of the show. But, they do show that it's more than that, and it was done in a very creative way. And honestly, I really enjoyed it. If I had to give this show, a rating, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. It's very enjoyable. It's not for kids. It's not for kids. But it's a very mature show. If I had to nitpick, there are some plots that seem kind of forced. Not that they're really unnecessary, but it seemed kind of forced. But, I can tell that the writers of this show are really going to prove a point and really prove, how the military can affect you. They really dove deep into these characters, like Frank Castle. He's not just a maniac. There's an instance in the show to where he's, hunting somebody on a military base, and he actually, is conflicted about what would he do if he comes across, soldiers on this military base. Now, his gut and instinct tells him to run and, kill him, but he can't do that to his brothers in arms, especially an innocent bystander that's just serving their duty. And it's small little notions like that, along with, the characters of, Jigsaw and Micro, that really make you feel, for these characters. There's a lot that the government can do if they really, really were hunting you down in your enemy state and they want you. How would it affect you? How would it affect your family? And how would you live and even survive? So it was really a nice tone and a different change of pace from your Daredevils and your Luke Cages and Iron Fists that really deal out of the, outside the realm of reality. It's fantasy with powers, but this one was just, gritty. It was a punch in the face, and it was, it was a cut to the bone. So I would definitely recommend this for anybody. Some people may like it more than others, and so and so. But this is, our thought process. A 4 out of 5. Check it out. Let us know what you thought. And if you want more videos like this, you want more content like this, like, share, and subscribe. Tell your neighbor, tell your cousin, tell your father, tell your mother, tell your brother, and make sure they tune in so we can give you more content like this. And we'll see you guys.